Hello children, good evening. Again I'm back with a new video of class 8. Today I'm not as such very well, so that is why maybe my voice sometimes will crack. So please spare me for that. Children, hope so you're well and staying at home, maintain social distancing. Today we will going to start this chapter, Mineral and Power Resources. I have introduced the chapter in your classes, especially in the Zoom classes, right children? So here I will in detail only I will teach to you. Okay. So let's not waste the time. Let we will start the teaching. Okay. Mineral and power resources. Mineral and power resources are the vital for the economic and industrial progress of a nation. It means that whenever we are becoming very much developed, that time only we are having so many types of problem. What we have, which type of problem we have, that is a mineral and power resources vital in the economic and development and progress of a nation, that I have already told you. And here what is minerals, that you have to learn it, that what it's a mineral. Naturally occurring mineral is a naturally occurring substances of the earth's crust which is having same property on the rock. In a particular type of rock there can be more than one minerals can be present. Okay, so for mixing of the minerals, extracting of that, it's very difficult work. Accordingly it has been divided into some parts. Okay, what are they? One will be the low grade ores, another will be the high grade ores. Low grade ores, that type of mineral wherever the so many type of minerals are mixed up, and extraction and collection of that mineral are very much difficult. But another side there is a high grade ores are also there in the particular type of rock. Suppose if the mineral, suppose iron ore will be very much high in content, so that will be called as the high grade ore. Maybe then in the case of that extraction of that mineral will be very much nice and very much properly it can be done, and the cost of that extraction will be very less. Now I will tell you the types of minerals. Generally minerals has been generally basically has been dividing into two parts. What are they? One will be that metallic minerals, another will be non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals are that type of mineral, from the name only it can be find it out that you can find it out that whenever the minerals are extracted from the metals, okay, or they are belongs to some metals. What are they? Contents of metals. Please underline that children in your book. Iron ore, copper, silver, gold are included in this category. It means that these are the metals. From the metals it has been extracted. Okay, non-metallic minerals do not contain any metallic substances. It means that no metals will be present over there. Okay, so another thing, another category, we can divide the minerals into two parts. What are they? One will be organic minerals, another will be inorganic minerals. In the organic minerals, carbon content is present, like coal, petroleum, like what, natural gases. But in the case of inorganic mineral, there will be no presence of any type of carbon content. What are the example of that? Mica, limestone, graphite, all this. Okay, now division classification have done. Four classifications are there. One will be of content, another will be of organic, inorganic, metallic, non-metallic. Okay, so these four you remind it. Another we will move on to extraction of minerals. Achha children, extraction of minerals means what? How we will collect the mineral from a particular type of mines. Okay, how in which process we are finding out. Achha, all the minerals are extracted from the rocks. Minerals generally present in the rocks. From the rocks mineral has been just find extracted. Extraction on the, or the taking out of the minerals from the rocks are called mining. Please underline that. What is mining? Mining is that whenever we will extracting the minerals from a particular, or taking out the minerals from a particular rock, that is a that is called what? That is called the mining. The method of mining adapted depends on the depth of the which the mineral has been located. Here children is very much common that we know that very much well. What is the example of that? Keonjhar example I will give you, that in the open cast minings only, through the open cast minings, and so many methods are also there that are I will going to tell you. here in this Keonjhar, it's very much common that the mining means what? Mining means the to extraction of that mineral, how we were collecting that mineral from the inside of the earth, right? So from the rock, so that will be coming under in this extraction of rock. Here depth definitely depends. Some minerals are very much nearer to the earth surface, some minerals are very much far away from the earth surface, layers are there. So accordingly the depth, the process will be depend how we will extract it. First one will be very much common method. You can able to see whenever we will dig a hole and we will collect the mineral, it is called extraction or open cast mining. In these cases the holes has been seen, the deep dug holes has been seen. Minerals that are lie near to the surface means have one layer or two layer. On that layer, on that level only, if the minerals are present, through the process of from the ground, whenever we will collect it, it is called open cast mining. Open cast mining means to open, it's a big type of dug holes has been dug, very big type of holes has been dug means to dig out the things, and from there only the minerals has been extracted. Next, this is also formed or also called as the open pit or open quarry means find it out or collecting out, okay, or it is also called quarrying. Acha, now number 2 method, what is that? Shaft mining. Shaft mining is that deep bores called shafts have to make the reach to mineral deposits and lie great depth below the earth surface. Shaft means that there will be the piling pipes has been put, then what will happen? They will extract, they will collect the minerals and they will find it out and they will move on another layers. Like here also picture has been very much clear of shaft, that is how you can find it out over here also, like coal shafts and minerals miners shafts. It means that it has been extracted through this type of method only, okay. This is called shafting. Number 3 will be the drilling method, children. We are very much known about it. Why? Whenever we put one nail on the wall, what we will do, we will put the drilling machine and we will do our work, right? Like here also same thing has happened, but for petroleum and for natural gases occur far below the earth surface, it is very deep inside of the earth surface. How to collect that? They will put, acha children, at home you are having bore wells. Yonder it is very much common, the bore wells or submersible. So like that way you can able to see that how pipe has been put and that the through the pumps the water has been collected like that. Here same thing has happened. Like that way only the piling method means that pipe has been put in the deep inside of the earth, in which layer there will be the minerals, either natural gases or either the petroleums. So from there only this type of minerals has been collected. Now I will tell you the distribution of minerals, okay. First I will tell you in which rocks it has been distributed. Distribution of minerals occur in the different type of rocks. First of all, metallic minerals are mostly found in the metamorphic igneous rock. Underline, metallic minerals mostly found in the metamorphic or igneous rock. For example, iron ore is Chotanagpur Plateau in India, iron ore North Sweden, copper, nickel, these are other countries example. If you want to learn one or two you can learn also. Now I will tell you the second what is the sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock mostly we can find it out the organic mineral. What are they? Petroleum, coal, or in the case of natural gases, okay, formed along the plains of the young folder mountain chain. Generally in the case of young folder mountain chains, whenever the deposition will be there inside the sea, layer by layer they has been depositing, so that layer only some cases this type of sedimentary rocks, mostly these fossil fuels has been seen, okay. And another place is limestone deposit in the Caucasus Mountain, France, manganese deposit Ukraine, Georgia, and phosphate belt Algeria. Some examples are there. Fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, natural gas also found between the layers of sedimentary rock. Underline that, why it is found, questions can come. Now we will talk about the Asia and other countries, right? Now, Asia, rich deposits wherever mostly Asia, the mineral deposits are. Iron ore deposits mostly found in China and India. Definitely, Odisha is also a extensive state wherever we are producing these type of iron ore. Second one will be what? Asia produces more than 50% of the world's tin. Please underline that. You have to memorize all these things. China leads the production of lead and antimony and tungsten. This type of metals are there. Okay. The Middle Eastern countries. Middle Eastern countries means Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, Qatar. These are producing what? Mineral oils or petroleum. Okay. And natural gas also. Asia is also rich with the deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc, copper, and also the coal. I will tell you. Now second will be the Europe. Europe, just once you go through how much you can memorize, you can. Europe is one of the leading producers of iron ore in the world. The countries which have large deposits of iron ore, children, this world map we will do also. Iron ore of Russia, Ukraine, Sweden and France. Mineral deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese, nickel found in the Eastern Europe and Russia. Ruhr Valley of Germany, rich in coal deposits. Ruhr Valley means that Germany, it is also called Ruhr Valley. Germany is some parts. It is rich in coal deposits. Today is one of the most popular industrial region of Europe. Why? Because iron and steel industries are there also their big type of, and another the automobile industries are also there. Detroit, it is there, right? The petroleum natural gas found in the floor of North Sea has been claimed by the United Kingdom of Norway. Okay, Norway, it has not been very much deposited of this mineral oils, but they are searching still now. Okay. Next will be North America. I just read it out, children. If you want to memorize, you can. Some short questions will come only. The Canadian region, North and Great Lakes. Great Lakes means the 5 lakes are there. 5 lakes are there. How many are there? That I will tell you. Appalachian region and the mountain ranges of the west are 3 major zones. These are the 3 major zones wherever in the North America mineral depositions has been found. What are the continental region of iron ore, nickel, manganese, gold, uranium, copper has been mineral, means it has been mined. Mined means the taking out, extracting. Then in the Appalachian regions of coal deposits are found because it is a Triangle mountain chain. The western Cordilleras have been deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold, silver. Okay, on the world's largest deposits of bituminous and soft coals found in the West Virginia, West Pennsylvania and bordering areas in Ohio and Kentucky. These are the places we are finding out different type of bituminous soft coals also. Okay. Children, mostly you have to learn, just I am just reading out it. Please you go through this iron ore distribution of minerals of India. Okay, because that is also more important. Otherwise these are the countries are also not very much important. What are they, what are not there? South America, just reading out, the largest producer of high made of iron ore in the Brazil, right? Chile, Peru are leading producer of copper. Next, Brazil, Bolivia among the world's largest producer of tin. This I will underline that. South America also large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, aluminium, manganese, tungsten, and also another thing I will tell you, the diamond also. Okay, bauxite and ore of aluminium widespread in the northeast and South America in Jamaica. Okay, Africa, most of the African countries are also there. South Africa is mostly we are getting the diamonds. Okay, Africa is very rich in mineral resources. Africa is the whole world's producer of the precious minerals like diamond, gold, silver and platinum. Mostly these very much expensive mineral. Please underline that, children. It is very much important. South Africa, Zaire, Zimbabwe producer of fairly large part of the world's gold. Okay, gold has been producing. Johannesburg in the world's main source of gold. Okay, some of the other minerals are found, that copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt. Okay. Australia and Antarctica, these are very few and very less. Australia's storehouse of the minerals. This is one of the largest exports of mineral. Why? Because Australia also consists of this type of plateau region, and plateau region mostly we have seen how many types of minerals are present. Australia is also rich in manganese, copper, lead, zinc. Okay, Kalgoorlie and Kulgarli areas, Western Australia has been largest gold mines in Australia. Underline that. Now Antarctica geologists are finding out because in the just below of the ice caps, it's very less amount has been found. Okay, significant deposits of coal, transatlantic mountains and deposit of iron ore near the Prince Charles Mountains has been seen. Gold, silver, oil are also present in the commercial quantities, but it has not been taken out still now. Okay, now we will talk about the distribution in India and its uses. Distribution of minerals in India and its uses. First, we will learn it, that is of iron ore. What are they? India has the largest reserve of iron ore in Asia. Underline that. Hematite and magnetite, these are the two very good quality iron. Iron having four qualities. What are four types of irons has been seen? Magnetite, hematite, siderite and limonite. Okay, within that four, these magnetite and hematite, these two are very good in quality. So here in Odisha in India we are finding that. The iron mines, please underline that, you have to memorize that. The iron ore mines are found close to the coal fields like Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chota Nagpur Plateau also present in Odisha. Some parts, very few parts, this Keonjhar and Jharkhand districts only. So and Moyurbhanj also, which is the advantage of industrial development. That is why in this region so many steel companies, so many iron and steel companies has been established. Next one, minerals found mainly in the Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. Iron ore are used to make steel, build up ships, construction of industry. Please underline all this. These are also considerable deposits of iron ore. Iron ore and other districts also seen. We some, what are they? Goa, Maharashtra, Karnataka in the south. Okay. Second one will be bauxite. The ore of the metal aluminum is called ore. Ore means the wherever the maximum concentration of a mineral has been seen, it is called the ores. Okay, the ores of aluminum is called bauxite. Okay, aluminum is used to manufacture. Aluminum is used to manufacture the automobiles industries, aircraft. It's also used by the industries that deal with the constructions, furnitures, fittings, kitchenwares. Okay, these cases we are using the questions can come how we are using the aluminum, right? Odisha is the largest producer of bauxite. Here also Odisha. Other bauxite producing areas are Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. Children, one thing you remind, wherever in the state are producing generally iron ore, bauxite and all, mostly more or less they are producing this type of other minerals also. Third one will be mica. India's largest producer exports mica in the world. Mica is used to electrical. Mica wherever it has been used in the electrical goods. It has been used electrical wires. Mica used in electrical electronic industries. It can be rippled into the very thin flexible but rough sheets, very thin flexible, and mica also used in the whenever we are using the mirrors na children, there also it can be used. Mica deposits mainly found in the Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. These four states, underline that. Now I will come to copper. Today up to copper I will teach. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. That is why children, you have seen mostly copper has been mostly used in the electrical industries. Electrical wires are there. What are the electrical motors, transformers, generators and also electrical wires. The olden times it was used to make coins. Coins you have also seen. It was also mixed with the gold and provides strength to the jewelry. I think children you have also seen in the case of jewelry also it has been mixed and it has been made. Right. It is mainly produced in the Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka. Children, one thing you can able to see that Jharkhand is more or less is common for every type of minerals. Now I will come to manganese. Manganese, what are they? Manganese is an important raw material of the smelting of iron ore. Smelting means whenever iron and steel has been produced, that time only it is mixing with that iron ore also. It is also used in manufacturing ferroalloys. Ferroalloys means mixed type of metals has been found. These are called mixture of metals has been found in some quantities are called ferroalloys. Okay, it is used in the iron and steel industry as it is adds strength to the steel. That is why in these cases manganese is also a very much important raw material. Okay, India's manganese deposits are Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Karnataka and Telangana. Orissa is also producing. Okay. These limestone I just complete India's part, then only next we will do the limestone is a major source of raw material for the cement industry. Limestone, underline that. Why, which metal is the main source of the cement industry? The states of Odisha with produce limestone will be Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu. These are the states are children very much common. By seeing the atlas only you have to learn it. Okay, otherwise it will be very difficult for you people. Now gold. Gold, what is used? It is used in the making jewelry, precious gems, diamonds, pearls are set in the various style using gold. It is also used in scientific experiments also. In India, coal gold mines and Hatti in Karnataka. These two places are very much common in the largest producer of gold. These mines are among the deepest of the world. Underline that. These two places. Mining of thin ores are very expensive process. Mining of this type of thin golds are very expensive process. Then also it is doing because it's an expensive mineral and we are requiring this. Next, salt, children. Salt, I think, children, you can able to find it out from the sea water, from the ocean water. We are getting the salt. Okay, it is used by the food industry as a preservative and many chemical industries. Common salt is also used by many household. Every household will make the food tasty. It is obtained from the sea, lakes, and rocks. India is one of the world's leading producer of the exports of salt. Gujarat, Tuticorin and rich in salt. Another thing I will tell you, these two states are dominating one. Okay. Another will be silicon. Another important mineral used in the computer industry, silicon. What is that? It's very thin layer. Okay. It is called silicon. Computer industry is obtained from the quartz. Quartz, it's a metal. It's from there only it has been found. Where it is found? Quartz is found near the Una in Himachal Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Underline wherever the silicon has been found. Up to here, children, today. Next day I will explain more, and with the help of the proper map, proper guidelines in the Zoom class, I will show you the maps wherever it has been found and all. Thank you, children, till that time. Thank you so much. Bye, children.